What if I told you that some of the most dangerous environments on Earth were once home to thriving tribes who turned them into their very own playground? While the world today shudders at the thought of treacherous deserts, freezing tundras, and dense jungles, these ancient tribes embraced them, mastering the impossible and thriving in places where others feared to tread. From the harshest deserts of the Sahara to the deepest rainforests of the Amazon, these tribes didn't just survive, they dominated. Imagine living in the heart of the world's deadliest landscapes, where every step could be your last, yet thriving as if you were born to it. These tribes had ancient knowledge and survival techniques passed down through generations, skills that modern civilization is only beginning to understand. They didn't just adapt, they thrived, finding ways to harness nature's harshest forces, turning seemingly hostile terrains into their playground. How did they do it? What secrets allowed them to survive and even flourish in environments so brutal that modern technology would struggle to maintain life? The truth is even more fascinating than you might think. From mastering the art of water conservation in the driest deserts to building homes out of ice in freezing tundras, these tribes had perfected the secrets of survival. But what happened to this knowledge, and why has it been largely forgotten? Let's dive into the incredible story of how these tribes turned the deadliest environments into their playgrounds. For centuries, indigenous tribes around the world have thrived in some of the most inhospitable and dangerous places on Earth. Whether it's the blazing heat of the Sahara, the freezing cold of the Arctic tundra, or the dense, unforgiving jungles of the Amazon, these tribes didn't just survive, they became one with the land. They adapted and mastered the environments that others feared. But how? What ancient knowledge did they have that allowed them to flourish where others would have perished? These tribes didn't just see the land as a place to live. They saw it as a resource, a partner in survival. They understood the rhythms of the land, the winds, the rain, the soil, and used it to their advantage. In the Sahara, for instance, tribes developed sophisticated techniques for finding water, reading the wind to track storms, and navigating the desert's ever-changing dunes. In the cold, icy plains of the Arctic, they harnessed the power of the snow and ice, building homes that could withstand the harshest winter storms. And deep in the Amazon, they thrived by mastering the jungle's plant life, animal behavior, and rain patterns. So how did these tribes acquire such profound knowledge? And why is it that, as modern society has advanced, we've lost touch with the ancient wisdom that allowed them to live in such extreme environments? In this video, we'll explore how these tribes turned the deadliest environments into places of life, and how their forgotten knowledge could help us today. While these tribes mastered their environment, their knowledge has often been underestimated by the outside world. The truth is, many of the survival tactics and technologies that allowed these tribes to flourish in harsh conditions are unknown to modern society. What if this ancient wisdom, from sustainable farming in the Amazon to water conservation techniques in the Sahara, could be the key to surviving the global crises we face today? In an age where we struggle with climate change, energy shortages, and resource depletion, could we look back to the ancient practices of these tribes to revive the balance between humanity and nature? The question is, why has this knowledge been lost? Was it suppressed to pave the way for more industrialized methods? Or was it simply forgotten, swallowed by the rise of modern civilization and its focus on quick, high-tech solutions? As we face the reality of a global climate crisis, the time has come to reconnect with the lessons learned by these tribes. Could their sustainable practices help us mitigate the damage done to the planet? Could we still learn from their ancient survival methods, and in doing so, save the planet? The real beauty of these tribes is that their knowledge didn't just focus on surviving. It was about thriving in the face of danger. From the vast deserts of the Sahara to the remote tundras of the Arctic, these tribes not only learned how to survive, but they also learned to live in harmony with the land. They didn't fight nature. They worked with it, using its strengths to their advantage and building systems that were sustainable and resilient. They knew the land like no one else, and they had a deep respect for it. Yet, in today's modern world, we've lost this connection. We've turned our backs on the wisdom of the past, choosing industrialization over harmony with the earth. But as we face rising global temperatures, water scarcity, and economic inequality, the ancient ways are beginning to look like the solution we need. Perhaps the tribes were right all along. Maybe their survival techniques, passed down through generations, hold the key to saving the planet. Perhaps, by rediscovering their wisdom, we can avoid the mistakes of the past and find balance again. As we look back at these incredible tribes, we realize that their way of life was not just survival, but a lesson in balance, sustainability, and respect for nature. In a world where modern civilization is pushing the planet to the brink of collapse, these ancient practices offer a blueprint for survival. Could the secrets that allowed these tribes to thrive in the most dangerous environments be the key to saving our planet? The twist is that the knowledge is not lost. It's still there, in the mountains, deserts, jungles, and in the memories of these tribes. All we need to do is look back and learn. The question is, will we listen? Will we embrace the knowledge that has been here all along? Or will we continue down a path of destruction? The choice is ours. So what do you think? Could these ancient survival techniques hold the key to saving the world? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth looks into humanity's forgotten wisdom.